Alrighty then, it's almost 3 o'clock or close enough thereof. Now let's just see where I can set this so that people can actually see me. Alright, well it's right on my teacup, but wait, can I just jam it up against the window? There you go, jammed up against the window it is. Okay, let's get my harmonica frame out here. Hey Jason, hey Carl, hey Jason again. So, thank you everybody for showing up here. It's, well, due to not wanting to bother my lady in her work at home state, our little lunchtime music here is going to be done inside this car. Now, inside this car, it's kind of warm. Because it's power windows and I don't know how to turn, and the whole point is to isolate the sound. So it's a little cramped in here too, so I'm just gonna just do a little warm up here, sound check to make sure everything's in tune. How's it sound there, everybody? Hey, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my second weekly or more often half hour of 3-chord Monte music to help make the next 30 minutes of your self-contained quarantine slightly less annoying. Unless you find me annoying. In that case, why the fuck are you watching me? Okay, hey Alana, Alice, etc. Because you're just out of reach from where I've propped the phone, I can't scroll through to see who's there. So I'll just go through it at the end of the set. And so everybody else just assume that I saw your names. And thank you very much for showing up. Feel free to put little thumbs ups and hearts if you like the music that's coming around. Feel free to comment as you go along as to which of these songs are your favorites, most favorites, least favorites, and what you liked about them, loved about them, hated about them. Because today I'm doing all original stuff that is not Death Star Repairman stuff. Okay, we are the 3-chord Monte. Down in New York City on the Lower East Side, in a rent-controlled apartment where somebody died. Johnny B. Good grew up all alone. He didn't have the money for a telephone. Well, he never really learned to work computers well, but he could play harmonica just like a ring and a bell. Now go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny B. Good. He used to carry around his harp in a gunny sack and sit beneath a... Oh, wait. He'd carry around his harp in a paper sack and go down and play by the subway track. Oh, engineer would see him sitting at the stops, playing out his music and avoiding the cops. People passing by would put coins in his hat and say, man, but I wish that I could play like that. Now go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny be good. well, don't know, someday you will be a man, then you'll be playing subway platforms all over town. No one's gonna care if you are good or bad, they'll all be getting drunk and crashing out in your pad. No one's gonna care if your name's in line saying Johnny be good tonight. Come on now, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go, go! Oh, Johnny be good. Yeah. All right, that was Johnny Be Good for the Lower East Side. Now, I am obviously going to sweat the heck out of myself by wearing this leather jacket in this passively solar heated cars. Who says whole solar heating ain't no good? So I'm going to take this jacket off. All right. There. It's a good thing that, unlike most times that I do live Facebooks, this car was not moving at the time. So, moving right along here. So, this here is a song about what hopefully a lot of you folks in self-isolation, well, not self-isolation, but co-isolation with your person of preferred gender are realizing, and that is the sexual magnetism, the animal magnetism of the person you're isolated with. Well, you're real good looking and I like your style. You always can ring out of me the call of the wild. I only want to please you, girl, you got me always trying. But the way you're acting, babe, I'm being eaten by a lion. Watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Oh, the way you're coming after me, he is giving me a fright. Oh, well, you got me in your trap and I can't break free. Oh, you got me real scared, what you doing to me, so watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Well, I know that you're an animal, I know you're really wild, but when you're going, I'm as tender as a child. I'm just a little kitten, I'm like a puppy dog, but the way you got me going, I'm jumping like a frog. Watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Oh, the way you're coming after me, he is giving me a fright. Oh, well, you got me in your cap and I can't break free. Oh, you got me real scared, what you doing to me, so watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Here we go. Tiger on the prowl, hunting all around. Like a cheetah when you run, chasing me out of sight. Like a wolf when you howl at the moonlit at night. But watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Oh, the way you're coming after me, he is giving me a fright. Oh, well, you got me in a trap, but I can't break free. Oh, you got me real scared, what you doing to me, so watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Whoa, yeah, watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. Oh, now say watch out. Yeah, 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 don't bite. All right, thank you very much. So here's the way we're going to do this, folks. I'm trying to keep the door closed so I don't bother the neighbors, but it's really, really, really hot in here. So I'm going to open the door in between every number. Now, I know that the sound will dissipate before the door opens because that's what sound is. This isn't one of those things where sound just bounces around inside a room until you open the door and then it all comes out at once. Imagine if sound actually worked that way. That would be like really weird. Okay, so next I'm going to slow it down a little with a little bluesy number. Okay, I'm going to actually admit to a variance. This is half not by me. I mean half by me. Dave Alvin had a little song called You Got Me, and I couldn't remember all the words, so I made up a few of my own. It's up to you to figure out which one are my own and which were his. So. got me yelling, but I ain't mad. Well, you got me scratching, but I ain't got an itch. You got me wishing that I've been born rich. I read it in the papers, saw it on TV. You got me. Oh, well, you got me walking with no place to go. You got me talking to people I don't know. Well, you got me forgetting my own name. You got me guilty when I'm not to blame. My heart don't beat and my eyes, they don't see. You got me. Lighten up when you know I don't smoke. You got me shooting up when I don't do. Well, you got me drinking when I don't want to get drunk. I used to listen to country, but now you got me in punk. Oh, you got me paying money for things that should be free. You got me. Say now the temperature is rising, but I feel like I'd freeze. I know that I got feet, but you got me down on my knees. You got me feeling blue when I should be doing swell. I used to be in heaven, but now you got me in hell. Oh, you got me all worked up when I just want to be free. Let me go. Here we go. Pushing and I just get shoved. You got me begging and baby I just want your love. You got me lying, I don't want to deceive. You got me down and honey I just want to believe. I forgot who I was or who I'm supposed to be. You got me. Oh, thank you. What's that? Some of us are having your kids watching? Okay, then turn the volume down. No. I'll try to keep it clean. I'll try to keep it all family friendly for you. I can't promise that I won't say a dirty word or two, or, but really, just I'll try to go with it. Okay, so, next one to do. Okay, yeah, here's one that, I'm just gonna step into the, you know what? Because you got kids watching, I'm going to wait for the next song to do that. Instead, I'm going to do a little number that's kind of based on several relationships I've had. Okay, get a little bit more cool air in there. Okay, here we go. Okay, hi Alana. Oh, well, sorry, I meant to say animal attraction. These words just come out of my mouth sometimes. Someone once told me, there you go, Zorikh, you open your mouth and words come out. What did I tell you about that? Well, hopefully you can forgive me if I'm playing guitar at the same time. All right, thank you very much. All right, next, I'm going to do something a little I'm going to do 2 science fiction songs, and then, shoot, I didn't bring a clock or a watch. I don't have my computer here. Somebody throw up what time it is there, because I'm only booked for 30 minutes in this car. I'm going to do 2 science fiction numbers, and then we'll see how much time I have for, I'll only do 1 science fiction number because we did the other science fiction number last week. So, 1 science fiction number, 1 other song, and then we'll see how much time we have. Okay, so, here we go. Now, this song I wrote while I was waiting to begin an episode of, what's his name? Sci-Fi Science with Dr. Michio Kaku. I believe you can find most of those episodes on YouTube. And look for the one about cyborgs, and that's where this one came from. Well, I'm here to tell a story, one that's not too fun to hear. It's a story of a man who lost most of his ear. He got himself an implant, and that was just the start, until most of his body was made up of spare parts. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's more machine than man. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's a walking tin can. Oh, cyborg, 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 where will it ever end? I guess we'll never find out, and he's running out of friends. Alright, what happened next? He went running with scissors, and he poked out his left eye. He got a laser implant that saw clear through to the sky. That's why he didn't notice that falling piece of glass. Now he got a cyber implant to replace his cyborg, cyborg, cyborg. He's more machine than man. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's a walking tin can. Oh, cyborg, 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 where will it ever end? I guess we'll never find out, and he's running out of friends. Well, now, his robotic backside, it just won't let him sit down. And everywhere he's going now, he's wearing a frown. So when he found some wheels to replace his lower limbs, he laid down on the railroad tracks, now they're a part of him. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's more machine than man. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's a walking tin can. Oh, cyborg, 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 where will it ever end? I guess he'll never find out, and he's running out of friends. Now, for those of you worried that these anatomical progression songs can just last forever, let me assure you, this is the last verse. Now, his robotic body, is more than folks can stand. He just can't find nobody who will treat him like a man. He even hired a prostitute and then felt like a fool, 'cause he needed her to lubricate his cybernetic tool. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's more machine than man. Oh, cyborg, 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 he's a walking tin can. Oh, cyborg, 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 where will it ever end? I guess we'll never find out, and he's running out of friends. Whew. Well, there that went. Okay, so I cannot say that that is a true story, but I do hope that it never happens to me. So, this next little number. Thank you for the times, 3:16, 3:17. We're probably about 18 or 19, so we got about 10 minutes to go. Good! I don't have time to do the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins in the Style of Arlo Guthrie, because that's going to take more than 10 minutes the way I do it these days. So, all of you who've heard it too many times can breathe a sigh of relief, because you're going to hear other songs now. This one, for instance, 20 after, thank you, 10 minutes to go. This one, I want you to think of what if Eddie Cochran would have written a song, if Bob Dylan wrote a song while channeling Eddie Cochran that was later covered by Bob Seger, but I'm doing Ry Cooder's version of Bob Seger's cover. Okay, have you got all that? If there's anybody who actually got all those references, give me a thumbs up while I'm doing this next song. All right, here we go. Well, you get yourself an invite to a party up the block. You jump into the shower and you think you're looking hot. You jump onto the subway and you think you're going somewhere. The announcer man comes on and says you're going nowhere. You get into the party even later than you should have. Find out that it's not even the kind of thing you would have. So now go, go. You gotta get up, baby. Go, go. Oh yeah, now the cheese is getting runny and you're running out of money. And you just can't get up funny because the girls don't think you're funny. And there isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. Yeah, well, the cat's moving back up under the dock. He doesn't even know how to rock around the clock. You should see him in the car in the park after dark. I don't think he's gonna wake up till after 8 o'clock. So now go, go. You gotta get up, baby. Go, go. Oh, now, well, the cheese is getting runny and you're running out of money. And you just can't get a honey because the girls don't think you're funny. And there isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. Here we go. Oh, well, now the cat's moving back up under the dock. He doesn't even know how to rock around the clock. You should see him in the car in the park after dark. I don't think he's gonna wake up till after 8 o'clock. So now go, go. You gotta get up, baby. Go, go. Cause the cheese is getting funny and you're running out of money. And you just can't get a honey cause the girls don't think you're funny. And there isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. Well, you head out of the party just to do some thinking. You didn't meet nobody and you weren't even drinking. You're looking for a taxi and you just ain't getting lucky. The rain is coming down and you're not feeling ducky. You wish that you've been working on the internet all evening because there isn't anybody who knows the way you're feeling. So now go, go. You gotta get up, baby. Go, go. On now, cause the cheese is getting runny and you're running out of money. And you just can't get a honey cause the girls don't think you're funny. And there isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. One more time, cause the cat's moving back up under the dock. He doesn't even know how to rock around the clock. You should see him in the car in the park after dark. I don't think he's gonna wake up till after 8 o'clock. So now go, go. You gotta get up, baby. Go, go. Oh, cause the cheese is getting runny and you're running out of money. And you just can't get a honey cause the girls don't think you're funny. And there isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. Oh, now say there isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. Oh, one more time. There isn't anybody who thinks you ought to stick around, so go. All right, man, you know, this music is so hot. I just got the little warning that the device is overheating, so I'm going to stick this out the window over here while you can look at my bad hair day, and to let it cool down just another second before the next, see if I can get away with 2 songs. Hey, and meanwhile, I'll do the shout-outs to everybody who's tuned in today. Let's see, we got Penny, I can't see. All right, Penny, Alice, John, Alex, Rodney, Kurt, Jason. Jason, yeah, you were there at Sci-Fi Science. I remember you. Alana, good to see you here. Marcelo, Kat, Jason, Lanny, Janine, Anthony, Myth Gillidan. Tell me if I got that. What works as a requiem? You'll have to clear that up in the comments later. Joseph, Anthony. Okay, folks, hey, sorry you missed me. Sorry I missed you. I'm going to find a less... Hey, folks, sorry I lost you there. Feel free to come on back if you can see me here. I still want to give you 2 more songs because I just feel that you deserve that because you've been such a good audience there. So I'll wait till you come back, and then there you go, Alice and Sarah, thank you here. So it looks like where I had that phone was just the wrong place because it's too damn hot right there. But let's see if we can... I waved it around in the shade a little bit, held it out to the breeze, and so the phone seems to have cooled down just a little bit. So let me just give it a few more seconds until there's someone else tuned in, and I'll finish out the set. Thank you for rejoining me. Now, I hope everybody's practicing social distancing. I hope everybody's washing their hands. Here's what I heard lately about masks is that they don't
most masks aren't going to protect you from viruses coming in, but they will protect other people from what you spew out. So if everybody wears a mask, then you don't have to worry about who's got what, because everybody's going to be covered. So that's why everybody should wear a mask. So that's what I know. And also, if you've got, here's another PSA regarding masks. If you get those medical surgical masks, those aren't as good protection as an N95. But then again, most people don't need an N95, because if you're out there and the air is blowing, you might not even need a mask at all. But wear it anyway. When you might get into the subway, you might go into a store, you might go into a bus or something, and you'll protect the other people from what comes out of your mouth. And so whether or not, and if you don't know that you are infected, you don't know. So heck, you might just have a common house cold or whatever they call it. But now, if you get a surgical mask, you'll notice that one side of it has a little wire in it. That's the side that's supposed to go over your nose. And what you do is, when you put it over your nose, you press it down so you bend the wire to create a seal around your nose. That's what it's all about. So if you're wearing a surgical mask, which is better than nothing, as they say, put the side with the wire on top above your nose and squeeze it down so that you bend the wire so it fits your nose. Okay, John, Maximilian, Terry, I think we've reached a quorum, and there is now a cloud in the sky, so that means it's not quite so warm in the car. So if I can just prop up this phone again, I need to have the Mophie on it to prop it up, which may have been insulating it and causing it to overheat, but let's just see what I can do here. All right, there we go. All right, we're back in business. We got the cool breeze going through the car. We're going to close up the door as soon as I announce what the next two songs are going to be. Okay, our next two songs. How's my hair? Okay, what do you call it? Some kind of bizarre quasi-pompadour World War II military thing. All right, anywho. But putting the hat on traps the heat in my hair. And anyway, so where did I put my glasses? Oh, I'll find them later. So, next two songs, last two songs of our set. First one is an Eminem song. Bet you didn't know that I wrote an Eminem song, did you? Goes a little bit like this. All right, throw up a thumbs up if you like Eminem songs. And if you ever heard this one before. Well, I like the brown ones, and I like the green ones, the red, the yellow, and the blue. Well, I love those M&Ms, I'm gonna eat them till the end. Well, I love those M&Ms, and I love you. Well, I love those M&Ms, I'm gonna eat them till the end. Well, I love those M&Ms all through and through. Be they peanut or they plain, whatever be they name, you know they are almost as sweet as you. All right. Well, I love those M&Ms, I'm gonna eat them till the end. Well, I love those M&Ms all through and through. Be they peanut or they plain, whatever be they name, you know they are almost as sweet as you. In bad French, je les aime en brun, je les aime en vert, et rouge, et jaune, et en bleu. Je les aime ces M&Ms, je vais les manger jusqu'au bout. Je les aime ces M&Ms, je t'aime beaucoup, les ailes vont rouler. Well, I love those M&Ms, I swear I'm gonna eat them till the end. Oh, I love them, 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 all through and through. Oh, be they peanut or they plain, whatever be they name, you know they are almost as sweet as you. Yeah, I like the brown ones, and I like the green ones, the red, the yellow, and the blue.
I swear I'm gonna eat them to the end. I said, well, I love those M&Ms, and I love you. All right, now let's keep this phone from overheating. Set it out in the cool breeze here, so who we got here? Chinese letters. Okay, I know you're not Winfield because he's got his own profile. I really need to know your name. Marcos, Stuyvesant High School tribute. Shout out. Jason, welcome back. Other Jason, welcome back. Eddie, Laura, Gillidan. I'm gonna get your name right someday. John, Maximilian, Thomas, Alice, Derek, and Sarah Elizabeth. Okay, thank you all for tuning back. Now it's probably just about Marion. You've never heard that one before? Okay, well, anywho, that's like my Great Balls of Fire. That's like one of my big hits, my standards. Anyway, so we're gonna finish this up with one last song, and I was gonna do actually a cover of a John England song, but I'm gonna save that for next week when I'm gonna do an all covers week. Right now, I'm gonna do one last at 33 after. Okay, so I'm over time, but we lost a few minutes there. So don't blame me if you're late for lunch, because this is like stoppage time in soccer. Okay, last number. It's a number I do for all my medieval friends at Pennsic and Ren fairs and stuff like that. So here we go. Yeah, it also goes over well in those of you who remember Jeff Mock events before what happened became what happened. So some of you may recognize some of these references from the convention scene. Here we go. Well, the one I love don't want me hanging around. Well, she says that I dress strange when I'm in town. Now she's with her husband at a party in their home, while me, I'm at the Ren Fair getting stoned. So when I go, I'll go there singing, where there's freaks and geeks and Rens and friends and lots of sloppy swinging. Well, I'll get shit-faced with Voltaire till Jeff Mock will take me home, but at least I went there singing. What a swinging way to go. Here we go. Audie-doo-da-day, audie-doo-audie-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of the lady. Still they sing Bonnie boys, Bonnie rat boys, bedlam boys are bonny, and the heads are bare, and they live by the air, and they want no meat nor honey. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Oh, where is me grog? Jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all my tin on a lassie drinking gin, and across that western ocean I must wander. Oh yeah, I said moose, moose, I like a moose. Well, I never had anything quite like a moose. I had many lovers, my life's been loose, but I never had anything quite like a moose. And on that eye there was a lash, a rare lash, a rattling lash, a lash on the eye, and the eye on the flea, and the flea on the feather, and the feather on the wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird in the nest, and the nest in the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the limb, and the limb on the branch, and the branch in the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, ring ding dilly ring ding dilly oh. Oh, I don't know where you've been, my friend, but I see you've won first prize. Oh yeah. Well, now that I've just massacred every song you always have to hear at a fucking Renaissance fair, I guess I'll just finish with my own. Well, I'll be selling all my discs and sing songs, oh, with the Rennies who insist on singing along, even though they hardly know the words and they sing off key. At least they're not with her, they're here with me. So when I go, I'll go there singing, where there's freaks and geeks and Rens and friends and lots of sloppy swinging. Well, I'll get shit-faced with those will tear till Jeff Rock will take me home. But at least I went there singing, what a swinging, oh, way to go. Thank you, Cleveland. Good night. All right, so that was it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. For those of you who missed the second half after the phone overheated, I will be posting this on Facebook. I will be posting this on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Captain Zorikh. That's Zorikh. If you're watching me on Facebook, you should know that because that's the same name on Facebook. It's the only Zorikh spelled Zorikh in English. So, all right, last shout-outs, Marion, William, Greg, Alana, Celia. I'm glad you remember that last song. Alice, Marion, and everybody else I already said hello to. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope this helped you get past the last 37 or so minutes of your quarantine or self-imposed isolation or whatever, regardless of whether it's what you do anyway or not. And also, put in the comments, do you want to hear these more often than once a week? Let me know. Is there a better time of day that you'd rather hear this? Let me know. These are things that I shall endeavor to work upon. In the meantime, I'm just going to leave you all wanting more. I love you all, truly. This is some of the best social interaction I get out of my week. So, everybody, cover up, clean up, and don't take any risks. And let's flatten the curve, stop the spread, and that's about it. Okay, love you all. 2 peanuts walked across the street. One was assaulted. Captain Zorikh coming at you.